Good morning. I am Kevin Price. Delighted to be with you. Going to spend some time talking to you about you and your business. Got a lot to cover on today's program, so I'm going to get straight to it. But before I do want to mention we have, of course, our weekly television show on the Biz TV network. Roughly one-third of the homes around the country. This Sunday, my interview with U.S. Senator Rand Paul. It's a really in-depth interview about specific policy positions that, frankly, you don't get to see in other interviews with him. And so check that out on the Biz TV network. It's 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time on Sunday. You can learn more about it at priceofbusiness.com. All right, so we're going to talk about a topic that I'm always interested in, which is real estate and what's going on in that market. And really glad to be able to spend some time with Victoria Schtainer. All right, you know what? Victoria, real quickly, tell me a little bit about yourself and your firm.
I am an associate broker here in New York City. I work for a company called Compass. We have offices in New York, in Miami, Los Angeles, and we deal with residential real estate.
And tell me a little bit about, first of all, I noticed as soon as I went to your site, several locations on there. Do you have locations all over the country?
We are primarily in New York, Boston, Washington, D.C., also California. We have 4 offices there now.
Very good. Tell me about, first of all, how long have you been into business, you personally?
I've worked in real estate for the last 13 years, and I've been a litigator before that.
And talk a little bit about what made you go from law to real estate.
I loved real estate from the beginning. I always loved looking at homes and the decor and floor plans and realizing people's dreams and passions. And then I realized that I'm sitting at a closing and sitting at the wrong side of the table, that I needed to be the one that is taking buyers out and showing them things that I think are amazing. And that's how it turned out.
Talk a little bit about the real estate market right now in New York City.
Well, New York City right now, we have condos, we have co-ops, and we have townhomes. And there's new development also. There's things that are coming out of the ground, and some of them are halfway done. So the market is very specific in terms of what are you looking to buy. You're looking to buy condo, co-op. It's January. We just had a huge snowstorm, but the market is still busy. I'm still getting requests to show, and I do have overseas buyers that I'm taking out and showing them properties that they could invest their money into.
Interesting. What percentage of your clientele are overseas?
You know, I speak Russian fluently. I also have a team member who is Mandarin speaker fluent, and I would say right now 50%. It used to be more. It used to be about 70 to 80.
Wow. And I'm assuming, based on this, that you're dealing with very high-end properties.
Well, New York, believe it or not, a one-bedroom condominium is $1 million.
Right.
So high-end is anywhere, I guess, from $1 million and up.
Yeah, no question about it. Are you from Russia originally?
Yeah, I was born there. I came here when I was 6.
Well, and you must have kept hearing it in the household to be able to be fluent in it today, I would assume. So that's interesting. And I've spent quite a bit of time, actually, in Eastern Europe and Russia, and so that's interesting. Talk a little bit about was 2015 a good year for your firm, and what is your thoughts about 2016?
2015 was a very good year. Many contracts were signed because people were buying new development. I also felt that we had many bidding wars, and now with the federal government looking to LLCs and purchases of $3 million or up, I still think that that's not going to deter overseas buyers or buyers from the U.S. People are still going to find that real estate is the most, safest investment. It's less volatile, and you also have a place to live.
Talk a little bit about the average size, typical amount, rather, that's being spent for properties there.
In New York?
Yeah, from your office, specifically.
Well, we have offices downtown and uptown, and the properties do range. We range anywhere from $1 million, and we just had a sale at $43 million last week.
Mm-hmm. What's your average?
I think the average is around 3 to 4.
I'm sorry?
I think 3 to 4 million.
Okay, so yeah, very good though. I mean, and that's like you said. There's very few properties in New York City that wouldn't be called substantial anywhere else, just because of location, location, and location.
Oh yeah. Well, right now in New York, because of our crime rate is down. We have abundance of transportation, and also you don't have to wait for a cab. We have Uber, we have Jet, we have Lyft, we have all these things. People are moving outside being close to the train or being close to the bus, and they're really exploring other areas.
Yeah, I think you're right. Well, I appreciate your time, Victoria. By the way, what's the best website for people to learn more?
It's victoriasteiner.com.
And that's spelled, the last name, Schtainer is spelled S-H, go ahead.
I-N-E-R.
S-H-T-A-I-N-E-R.
N-E-R. Schtainer.
Spell it again.
S-H-T-A-I-N-E-R.
Yeah, I think I spelled that. But anyway, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
Yeah, you too. When we come back, we're going to have much more for you. I do want to remind you the show continues 24/7 at priceofbusiness.com. And the best content here, including this interview, will be found over there at usdailyreview.com, the national news website. While there, like it on Facebook, follow it on Twitter. And this is The Price of Business.
Oh, let the sun beat down upon my face.